total runs all year, and only 4 runs used to get hit around like this. Obviously, they had Jim Tomei's kid. I think that's true.
I think this team's better than that.
He does what he does all the time, right? He stays within himself, stays in the moment. He never lets the moment get too big. He's a competitor. From every shape of the word, he is a true competitor on the mound, in the batter's box, on the field, on the court. Wherever you put him, he's going to give you your best effort. And he just pitched one heck of a ball game today. Yeah. I didn't say this to the guys, but really all postseason we were the ones being hunted, and tonight we had to be the hunter. These guys don't waver. You can look at them; they're hungry. They're ready to go. It's an unbelievable team that what we have. Their mindset is that quiet confidence, and they truly believe that. So being in this, I guess you could say Wilmington. Whether that's a fantastic team that we just beat, fantastic team, and for them to our guys to do what we did against them is a really, really phenomenal job.
The nerves were there 30 minutes before the game, but then I just settled down and I had to make some pitches, and I just kept him off balance.
What's it like catching Brock when he's dialed in so much?
It's fun. When he's dialed, the whole team's dialed, and I think when we have the run support, it's great.
Hands off to St. Anthony. I've never seen a team hit that well. I don't know how that team has lost a game based on their performance today. That was something I've never seen. So hands off to them, their coach, and the rest of that squad. I thought early on, we were making okay contact with him. It wasn't like he was blowing the ball past us. What really threw me off was their offense. Just kind of going through some of their games, I knew that they like to bunt the ball a lot in the back half of their lineup. And then just kind of tying their averages with some of those games that I went back through. it was hard to understand that that's the kind of offense that we were going to see today. I'll say it was difficult to create spray charts on those guys as well, because they do spread the ball all over the field. That was the biggest shocker today. We knew that the Fear Day kid was he was a legit. He was going to be really good. But I think our biggest shocker was their offensive play. We expected this to be a low-scoring ball game, and they saw the ball really well. I really don't know what else to say, but you tip your cap to those guys.
Like my coach said, give credit where credit's due. I mean, they just hit. That's all they do. I mean, that was impressive, but yeah, just didn't have my stuff today. That was my biggest struggle. So.
Have you faced a player like Brock Fearday, pitching, but also a hitter that can rake? I mean, he almost hit it out of the park, and that's a pretty good poke. But he's just a junior. Have you ever faced a player like that going up against him? Especially the state finals.
Not in high school, particularly during summer season. Yeah, I've faced some hitters like that for sure, and there's not a whole lot you can do around them. If you make a mistake, they're just going to punish you, hitters like that, and that's what happened today. If you're going to pitch, if you're going to have an effective outing like that, you got to be on top of your game, and unfortunately I wasn't. But as a pitcher like that, we saw one early on in the season with Joliet West, and same thing happened. We were just kind of a little bit behind them, but I think that also goes to show that we didn't see a whole lot of top-tier pitching on the way here. We saw some good pitching, don't get me wrong, but not like that. We didn't get to see a whole lot of that, so I think that caught us off guard. But just the hitting, you got to have your stuff. You got to be able to locate, got to be able to throw your off-speed, locate the off-speed. That's all big, and just didn't have it today. So
you got to start with the RBI there in the first inning. How important do you think that was to get the bats going right away?
That was big because it bring me back to the T-Town game. We didn't get the bats going until we had 2 hits till the top of the 7th, and then I think it's really important to come out hot and swing it in the first inning.
Yeah, it's an unbelievable feeling right now, but you got a game tomorrow. And we kind of shared with these guys earlier this week, when you're in the postseason, you have to master the art of moving forward. And we can enjoy this moment, right? This is an unbelievable feeling for our program, for the team, for the parish community, everybody involved. But we as a team, we have to master that art of moving on, and on to the next game, and it's Maroa. And as the guys have been saying, job's not finished. It's going to be a tough battle tomorrow. Maroa's a really good team, but we're excited for the opportunity, and these guys here again, they know what they're about. They know what's at stake. They know that all the preparation we went into this year, everything that not just this year. It's really just leading up to it. If we didn't have all that adversity throughout this season, I'm not sure if we make it through some of these tough games we had in the postseason. If somebody would tell me, hey, coach, here's a state trophy. You don't have to go throughout the season, but here's a state trophy. I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't take it one bit, because I want to be able to go through the battle with these guys. I want to be able to have that fight and that resilience and be able to deal with that with these guys. These guys have really come together. They believe in each other. The belief is so strong in the dugout. You can just see it. You can feel it. And it's an unbelievable feeling. So these guys here, they deserve all the credit. It's a really, really, really easy to coach good young men like these guys are. I kind of get a little emotional knowing that this is going to be our last game. But how awesome is it to have that last game be the state championship?
Speaking of what Coach said about last game, has it really sunk into you yet? You're playing your state championship game for your last game as a senior?
I wouldn't want it any other way. It's going to be a good game. They're going to be good. We'll be good. It's just who brings it tomorrow. I think we can do it. But yeah, today he even told me he was yanking a couple of his sliders, and they were missing.
Early on, it really looked like you were kind of missing
by quite a bit, but My standards for Brock are pretty high. I think if he's missing, then I need to do something else to either make him hit his spots or make him make an adjustment.
What's it mean to you to be in a state championship game, but also Altamont and your conference competing in 1A? What's that say about the area, you think?
It says a lot. I mean, baseball, where we are, it's one of the best sports, I would say. I mean, basketball's up there with it too. It's a competitive area all around.
Take those nerves and bring your play to another level, and that's what you saw tonight. You saw those guys really take their play and up it to the next level. And we expect to be in a dogfight tomorrow, but it's going to be fun, and very excited to get ready to do it again tomorrow.